So hey guys, we are in Hendon today for a road test where this learner unfortunately got one serious fault and two minor faults, and I'm going to talk you through those as we go through the drive. So going down into the estate, turning right as usual, and then we're going to turn right again. So here it's around 10 miles an hour, so keep your speed down. You don't want to go too fast through here. And then turning right. Sometimes people cut the corner here, they don't go all the way around, so make sure you go all the way around to your side of the road. So that it's done properly. Then through this bit here where it's only enough space for one car. When you're coming from this direction, you're the one that's priority, so just make sure you go through if no cars are there. Then onto this junction here, sometimes this one can be quite tricky, especially when you're turning right, it can get really busy. Just take your time, no need to rush. And then when you get a nice space on both sides, then you can make your turn. It's 30 miles an hour here, so make sure you start to build up your speed gradually. And then further down the road, they usually pull you over on the left. Now, sometimes they start the independent driving here, sometimes they don't. It's just to pull you over and then drive on again. Again here, you want to make sure, sometimes cars come around really fast down there, so make sure you take your time to look that it's safe before you proceed. And then turning left at this mini roundabout, keeping to your side of the lane, because there's two lanes there. Again, being patient. When it comes to roundabouts, don't rush, just take your time and then only go when you're 100% sure that it's safe. And look out for this blue signs there as well, telling you that a mini roundabout is there. Sometimes people miss them. So coming up to the stop sign where quite a few people have failed, but our learner is going to do the stop well initially, but then watch what happens when they move off now. So there's a roundabout on the right where cars are coming from, and the car's coming from there, and they've had to slow down a tiny bit. So they've had to you got actually a minor for that. The examiner did explain that they were very close to getting a serious for that one as well, but they gave them the benefit of the doubt. So watch out for any cars coming from around the corner when you've stopped. Then here, turning right, following signs for Totteridge at this roundabout. He's done that one very well. And then pulling over on the left. Now sometimes cars here, you can see the one in front is parked half on the pavement, half on, half off. You don't do that, just park fully on the road. And here, this is where you got his serious fault actually. We're turning right, third exit here, following signs for Brent Cross, and he's done really well to be in the correct lane, which is the right hand side. And then now it's about being patient and waiting for a safe gap, but he's gone. Then another van has come around the corner quite fast, and they've had to slow down a bit for him, which is where he got this serious observation. So on that roundabout, it's just about taking your time until the roundabout is actually clear from the right, and then make your move. So as you can see, it's controlled by lights in the middle of the roundabout here. Just want to make sure that it's still green, but there it's changing to amber, but there's no reason for it to stop really there, because it's really close to where the lights were. So just it's a matter of carrying on. And then you see here it's forcing you to come off onto the right hand lane, but you want to move over to the left. But our learner's done well to wait for the bus first, because you see the bus was coming out there, so that's excellent awareness. And then now you can move over to the left when it's clear. That was really good. This roundabout, straight second exit, nice positioning, keeping well to the left. Then it's about putting a left signal on now. And then again, there's a pedestrian crossing here actually, so be careful here. This doesn't really turn red that often, but if it does, just be aware that it's there, yeah? And then now turning off to the left, just off the dual carriageway. So now you want to be careful, because it's a narrow road there, coming from the dual carriageway onto a narrow road, but you want to kind of manage your speed so you don't go too fast for those conditions. And then turning right at the end here. Done that very well. And turning right onto this side road here, where we're going to do a parallel park. They sometimes get you to do an emergency stop down this road as well, because it's nice and quiet. So here the examiner would have been explaining that they're about to do a parallel park, and then our learner's starting. I sped up a bit because that all took quite a long time to explain and everything. And then now, as it's coming in, he's got quite close to the car in terms of, remember you're allowed to have 2 car lengths between you and the car in front of you, and he's basically used about 1 car length there, and he's ended up misjudging it a little bit. So he's gonna go forward again, which is okay, but at this point you wanna be making sure you checked around and do it safely. And you are gonna get a fault for making a correction, but it's much better than leaving it when it's too wide or too wonky. So it's worth doing it, and then that way you can still pass if you haven't made any other mistakes. And then through the residential streets again, down the end of that road, turning right. And then here turning left. Sometimes they turn right here, and it's really hard to do because it's a very busy road at times, and you've got cars coming down the road kind of fast. It's a 30-mile-an-hour road, but sometimes you get cars constantly coming from both directions. But here we're turning left, which is a bit easier. And still he was patient, which was really good. And then turning right at this roundabout, where sometimes people from the right don't indicate to turn or to turn left, so it can be a bit tricky, but there it was quite empty, so it wasn't too difficult. And they're going straight at this roundabout. So there's nothing coming from the right hand side, so it's good to go. And that car was coming out a bit, but he's done well to keep moving because that car on the left has to wait for him. Then here, usually the examiner will tell you to be positioned in the right-hand lane or the left-hand lane, but they'll tell you because each lane goes in a different place, goes to a different direction. So he's gone straight to the right-hand lane. He could have gone to the middle lane as well, but he's chosen to do the right-hand lane, which is okay. If he was to carry on now and the examiner hasn't said anything, you want to make your way back to the left-hand lane, but usually by this stage, the examiner will tell you that at the next traffic lights, we're going to be turning right, which is what we're going to see shortly. So remember, this section is 50 miles an hour, so you do want to get your speed up, especially if you're on the right-hand lane or the middle lane. These are the overtaking lanes, so you don't want to be in there going too slowly. So by this stage, the examiner has told him to go into the right-hand lane, which is done really well. They slow down a tiny bit to allow the other car to go past. Then once you get to this section near the lights, you want to make sure you go into the little slip road on the right so that people know where you're going as well. And then check the speed limits as you join a new road. So this one is 30 miles an hour. And again, adapt your driving to, residential streets rather than dual carriageway. That takes practice, but once you practice a bit, it gets easier. And then turning right back in towards the estate for the test centre. And going back in to get his results. So guys, thank you so much for watching this one. I will see you on the next video. Consider subscribing for more like this. And thanks again. Take care. Bye.